rolled out that Luna game, and all of a sudden everyone else started taking no.
Going for the lifestealer?
That's an interesting choice, honestly.
The lifestealer's going to struggle this game. There's Void, the Shadow Demon.
It's going to be very hard.
Timbersaw, as Elder Titan, all those heroes are very good against lifestealer.
But they do have a good taxi with the Sand King, so they will have to make it work that way. Wow, Morphling is a perfect pick here. It's actually so hard for them to gank with Morphling. He's gonna have an incredible game here on Fear.
They need the Skywrath and Sand King combination together, I think, in order to kill him.
Kaka had a brief appearance there in the mid lane, but will now transition his way up to top to try and enable KP. As we said, he's got to have a good game. It all starts with a decent laning phase. Bottom lane, we are going to see Evil Geniuses push aggressively against Newbee. How already taken a large amount of damage. They're going to fully commit, and there it is! Pound him down to the ground. At the same time, we do see Evil Geniuses. They lose PPD. The Shadow Demon goes down to the combination of the Skywrath Mage and the Sand King, but it's first blood claimed by the boys who bleed blue. Keeping the CS at bay for the Alchemist.
Yeah, and if he's going to contest right now, it's going to be in this top lane, which they're doing an okay job of early commitment to the Caustic Finale. It's very good against the Morphling as he's got such short range on his auto attacks. But at bottom, How is getting pretty low. Universe is going to make the jump. He gets the back,
and he's got it too! How? He'll be chased down underneath the tier 1 tower. Universe! He gets his very first bounty of the game. He doesn't have time walk just yet. Chuan, he gets the counterplay. Will be able to provide vindication for the loss of Hao's life, but still.
Barely has any armor. Even being near the tower, he only has 4. Can't afford to trade those hits.
KP's been doing a whole lot better recently in CS, but he may be countered as Evil Geniuses are going to come in with a wrap.
They really want Kaka first.
Yeah, they're going to make the roll in, not able to hit the waveform onto the Skywrath Mage, but it's still easy to pop. They will manage to get the stun, but the stomp hits on 2. Kaka starts getting away, but into the trees he goes, pursued out by Evil Geniuses. KP is going to be forced to just TP away. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Universe is going to be slowed down here, perched out, and open wounded. He'll be taken away. The Lala Land, Chuan, executes him with the Purifying Flames.
Just a little. They've dragged heroes up here. They have a lot of mana available on them.
Here starts morphing into strength. He's a little bit out of mana. He's got 1 magic, 1 stun. Will be hit by the stun. The silence is going to wear out. The burst damage not quite fast enough.
They should continue to chase for this though. Fear's out of mana.
He's got the slow. KP rapidly closing in. Has a burrow strike ready to go. Fear, he knows he's dead. KP even going to wind up in the epicenter, ensuring Fear's dead.
Newbee finally strike back on the map. They have to do maybe 2 or 3 more of these rotations to create space for their 1 and 2 positions as Alchemists just about to complete the Lincolns. Not the kind of game that Peter was hoping to have.
They still get that tier 1 tower in the bottom lane while also defending their own mid tower. Feels like this is one of those plays that Newbee knows best. Now they're going to find the initiation. PPD in some serious trouble. How? Going to try and slow him down with the open wounds, but he knows there's a purge just waiting with his name written on it. PPD. He can counter Hao's movements. Now they're going to be able to find the counter. Chuan is going to be the target of choice. Almost bursted down. Can't quite get off the ultimate. The silence on the follow-up played out, but KP, he's got to get out of here. Pops the Sandstorm. Going to be stomped up. Burrow strike up to 3 more seconds, but no escape to be had. The big offlaner of Newbee goes down. Hao comes in. Will be able to take out 1, but now Universe controls both. SumaiL going to be able to get the entrance here. His Timber Chain is stopped, but the Chakra still on target. Oh, Newbee got to get the jump out. How? He will be able to make an escape, but still, Evil Geniuses take the best of that engagement, killing 3. They will be able to find 1 more. SumaiL gets Hao, takes them down in the end. SumaiL looking for a 5th all by himself. The rest of his allies have all run away. SumaiL can do this, and he can! SumaiL times the Whirling Death perfectly and gets his move!
Unbelievable team fight from EG. For a second, it looked like they weren't going to have enough damage, but this Timbersaw just hunts everybody down relentlessly in EG. Anyways,
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
We need better overall team fight says. Oof. Oh, Courier goes down, and at bottom, Universe is pinging for it, but
is he going to be able to get there in time? He sees Moon, and there it is! Holds Moon plays, canceling that TP with the Chronosphere. Then the 20,000 net worth Alchemist.
He wants more.
SumaiL's gonna find one more. It's gonna be Kaka. Here comes the epicenter. Surprise! It jumps in. SumaiL gets popped just like that. For a Sky Wrap Mage, that'll be worth it for Newbee. They're gonna find Universe as well. Can't time walk that one off. Fear and the rest of Evil Geniuses now on retreat, but KP's gonna pursue out. He's got a Blink Dagger. He knows Fear may jump over.
want
So
Zai
they're
out
gonna
of
go
it.
Zai instead, slowing him down with the open wound. PPD in turn will slow down How with a purge. AP pushed back by PPD while Fear goes for Chuan. Chuan popping his ultimate defensively, but PPD and SumaiL's right back in, and he's already popped How. He boots and traveled in, and is now gonna try and chase down KP. Newbee have overextended their welcome, and they lose 5.
And just like that, another 5-man team wipe. Back to back, even without SumaiL.
Pushing that tier 2 tower, but
Radiant's top
Newbee
tower
are
is
already
under
set
attack.
up. They've got KP on the side, ready to go with the epicenter. SumaiL has the Aegis though, and that is not their target of choice. They want to be able to go towards the back line, but they're a bit blind. They're going to start their initiation onto SumaiL, wait for Evil Geniuses to respond. Now the epicenter, here comes the up, here comes the 3-man crossstrike! Wham, bam! Easy fall just like that! And now SumaiL's got to make his escape on life number 2. Blink to the right-hand side, Timber chased away, but it's no chance. The kid goes down, and Newbee, they strike back hard in the second game.
EG getting way too overconfident there is the first epicenter we've seen in quite some time.
Here, see if they go down or try and cut over to the tier 2, or even better, they actually have a ward down. Now, they pick off on Chuan. Oh, Chuan actually takes himself forward, stays ahead of SumaiL. Lock for quick reactions, not sure which, but I think he's going to go down anyway. Maybe he buys himself enough time for the rest of his team to come in. Newbee actually going to think about fighting this one. Backing away once again. Chuan buys himself some time with that Glimmer Cave. Sandstorm with How inside. Now they're actually here. Trying to commit with now the moves here, but the Chronosphere in the back. Perfect corner! He is outside of that Chronosphere. All of a sudden he sees that How is inside that thing. He starts getting some free right clicks. Fear in some trouble. Bounces over to his replicate though. Lean all the left
doing so much damage.
Actually going to be taken out by Moo. Oh, Chuan executed by SumaiL. Evil Geniuses. They will walk away from that one. One universe down, but they picked up so much more. 3 members of Newbee went down from that game. Sitting real close to this creep wave, looking for their initiation. SumaiL jumps forward here, clearing through the Alchemist illusions.
Newbee really want this. He's lined up for it. They're trying to move forward. Bait for this, but EG not taking it.
KP jumps forward. He's going to be able to find his Burrow Strike. They're going to try and pop SumaiL almost instantly. Manages to get off the Chrono. Now the Chronosphere comes out. They're going to try and catch How. Looks like Kaka's actually down, but here comes the Burrow Strike epicenter combination on the side. SumaiL, he's surviving through it, but not good enough. He ends up going down off the invest bomb. Oh my god, How? He barely survived through that one. Has the armlet Harlow. Can he stay alive against Fear? Not good enough. The damage of Fear will persevere, but now Moo, he's going to be the one manning on against Fear. KP trying to escape with a Burrow Strike. They're getting kind of around Moo. They're just ignoring him as best as possible and dealing with the other Newbee members, but eventually one of them's got to go down. It looks like it's going to be PPD still inside of the Radiant Burn. Here comes KP back in with a Burrow Strike, jumps upside, but Moo dropping lower and lower. He no longer has the Chemical Rage in about 5 more seconds. He may end up going down. Zai, a little bit more damage from the Radiant Burn. He does manage to get himself away for the time being. KP, long jump forward with Burrow Strike, can't hit him. He's going to be dusted.
Hunting who at
Zai,
this point?
he thinks he can do this one. He's got no HP whatsoever. He's chasing KP away, and now Fear can come in. Blink over to the side, manage to juke out Fear. Jump forward with the Shivas. Can't quite get him. Oh, no! The Timber Chain on point to hit the hero, but no trees.
Right now, EG just ignoring this Alchemist who just doesn't deal enough damage right
Radiant's
now.
middle tower is under attack.
They're just trying to get rid of this Lifestealer and KP. Not enough credit as well to PPD, who got that disruption off onto SumaiL and extended his life by so long.
Third disruption and replicate play, perhaps.
Right now, Moose
Trying to connect, but
Oh, Jesus. Now the Chronosphere is going to be on 3, but SumaiL's over the damage. They may not have the damage. The Elder Titan is going to come through. How gets popped? Ethereal Blade and the Elder Titan ultimate just eliminates him in a 1-2 punch. And now they're going to try and catch KP as well. Skywrath Mage hiding with the Glimmer Cave. Will manage to get silence off onto Fear. Moo is going to come in, though, with his illusions, burning away on some of Evil Geniuses, but not fully committing. They may have struck first by killing SumaiL's Timbersaw, but it's Universe's Chronosphere that ends that argument.
I think EG are perfectly satisfied with that. Every single time you kill SumaiL, you have to load so many abilities.
DTD, he's found the disruption onto the big area.
Die here.
The epicenter is going to be the response. He managed to catch two with the burrow strike. Universe looking for the time watch. Take it out. Moo battling up against Zai, but the damage from Fear is threatening his life. He's got to let that regen come into play and kite Fear around as best as possible.
Zai trying to play around this roach pit.
KP trying to juke out the burrow strike. He knows it's coming. Did he just do it? Oh, it's in the shot. Zai, he throws out the stomp. KP, he forced out himself away, blinks back in, goes for the right click.
Unbelievable.
Shoots him out beautifully by Zai. Keeps himself alive and back home to the fountain he goes.
There's a skill in the raw power of their lineups. So far, EG are holding serve right now as Newbee every single time count them out. Center initiation from KP accomplished so much. If they could have got the fourth hero, they would have been happy with that.
The pick off on Kaka, not going to come to fruition. Chuan going to be able to provide the response. Field gets dropped by Skywrath Mage, almost completing Fear, but he managed to get away. Now the slowdown on to how the Chronosphere controlling KP, but that's all it does. It doesn't actually get much damage out. SumaiL still looking for that tanking, but he's going to be kited around by the Burrow Strike while PPD is just munched on by How and Moo. They come back into play. SumaiL with the epicenter on him, purging off the he may have gotten at the end, Chuan, but it doesn't matter. He still falls, trading his life away for the supports, and Evil Geniuses are the ones to lose 3 this time. Obviously, the Morphling already had his in this new fight. This upcoming fight, though, a fresh addition for Evil Geniuses will be the 10-second BKB for SumaiL.
Right now, Newbee, they want to take this fight on the heels of their Aegis.
They're also going to run into each other.
He fights the initiation. He's going to be the first one to strike with that BKB. Moo looking forward, but now he gets Chronosphere stopped and held in the background. There's the one. Fear's going to hit the back stop while they manage to get the combination. KP can't do anything. He only gets the Burrow Strike now with a SumaiL. The silence is there. Jump over, chasing down.
The real target.
Him as well. They turn back on the left-hand side towards How on his second life on that Aegis. Evil Geniuses may not be able to catch up with them, but they still won the fight. Finally, by himself.
They've smoked up, desperately want to start this fight. They've got one in the inventory still. Not desperate quite yet. EG, on the other hand, have any in inventory.
Initiation is the name of the game right now. Newbee are looking
their way up.
Smoke. They may be able to find one. Not a terribly great target. In fact, this stumbled into the Chronosphere. Universe follow-up. Now the other side ultimate. Oh my god, the combination. It just wipes out KP. Sign and brings How down as well. Now Fear jumps forward. He's going to go straight and force out the ultimate from Chuan.
Oh, they managed to get Moo as
well. Turn towards Moo as the full 4-man crew and beat on the big carry of Newbee. They take him down eventually with Fear entering into beyond godlike mode.
Universe with the counter initiation, finding the Sand King, who had to commit that stun but wasn't able to get out in time. And now EG have all the damage in the world to work with. This Universe starts the hunt. They don't want to die. Waiting inside their base. They're going to make an aggressive move forward, but they can't afford to lose any of their cores here. They have to dominantly win this team fight if they want to reset this game.
Take their fate into their own hands, trying to create their own destiny by pushing out and being the aggressors, but they're just not going to find anything. It seems Evil Geniuses are dancing back. Hold that bone. Die. He's not even going to be the target. Burrow striked up. He's going to be immediately jumped on by How. The voice taps, buying a little bit of space. Instead, it's going to be Universe who goes down. He came in immediately, silenced up by Kaka. Couldn't get off the Persian time, and now Kaka, he gives up his life. It seems maybe not. Oh, there's the stun. Can't get back home. Chuan tries to save his fellow support, but it all comes in vain. Still, though, the buyback from Universe.
The Scythe of Vice. This Elder Titan has been an absolute monster in these team fights. And at bottom,
Now, forced into a rage as the Ethereal Blade approaches.
Oh,
now,
here comes the Chrono. They can't afford to lose the
and there's the rage out. It's going to eventually fall, which means SumaiL's going to be able to get so much damage. That's why Chuan provides the ultimate. KP comes in with a responding epicenter, managed to get this on his back line. Almost. Maybe he can get Universe as well. The time walk's almost up. And KP, that's where the Scythe of Vice comes in. But Fear, he actually goes down for the move.
cores are
Chuan and Moo are doing it. And now Newbee punch out. They want more. They're going to be able to find the two. Zai going to be slowed down. Moo pushing forward the stomp. Not quite there in time. The unstable concoction, but here comes the buyback. Fear senses this would be the end, but SumaiL's down, and the creep falls. Fear unable to complete the TP out, and Newbee. It's everything they can get their hands on, a grab bag. His invisibility gives him the correct positioning for the perfect chronosphere. Roshan, potential spawn time has just started. These two teams will start making their way towards each other. Already the scan has gone out. They know some heroes are here. They're trying to find the initiation, but Universe is invis. They're not going to see him. KP can't get the stun, and Universe gets the chronosphere. The follow-up from Evil Genius, and KP throws out the epicenter, but gets ulted up. Ineffective. Now they start going for it. The side. He will go down, but Moo down for 2 minutes. He needs to be able to come back to the game, but Pow, he can't make it out against Universe and Fear. Buyback's gonna have to start coming out from Newbee as they're gonna be forced back to their base. Evil Geniuses, they start swarming in. They know they found Newbee in a moment of weakness. If they can just take out one hero. Sables of Newbee that go through the magic immunities, so it's all up to them to find the initiation. Otherwise, KP's follow-up of Epicenter and Burrow Strike may be rendered completely ineffective.
Yes.
They're gonna find the initiation, the Chronosphere comes first! Burrow Strike not fast enough, and KP, here comes the Wombo combo! Already KP down, Chuan about to fall as well. Universe forces out that ultimate, now turns his attention towards How. Zai gonna be saved by the disruption. Universe forces to time walk himself away. SumaiL right in the middle of all this, but How inevitably will go down. And Evil Genius is about to force yet another buyback from Newbee.
They've been so patient, this entire team. Now EG, they're going to start making their way bottom. They're going to force another buyback out. This time around, though, KP doesn't have it available. Newbee can't afford to lose any of their cores now. Either them having buybacks.
Newbee, a miracle defense needed here. And they're just going to be chipped away one by one. The illusions start coming in.
I'll get
eating
away
away at the melee racks. Now, there's always the save to be workable. Ready to go. Evil Geniuses, Bloodthorn out onto Universe. Universe is now out of Diffuser Blade charges. The melee racks inevitably goes down. They also have to deal with top lane where Fear is heading over.
Might just go down to this.
Might be able to get him. They got him. They burst it down Fear. Now they have to rotate back to bottom where Evil Geniuses are threatening the rack. But another Bloodthorn, and this time around, no Diffuser Blade charges for the save. Can't time lock that one up and die. He'll be cleaned up as well. SumaiL completes his TP. Now, it may just be Newbee's turn to force out some buybacks from Evil Geniuses, but first, they have to deal with the waves. Hal will finally be graced with that extra ability, Assimilate. Now the smoke, Evil Geniuses, they've already popped it. They're going to start coming in. They managed to get the Stein device onto Hal, but he has the Aegis, so they start ignoring him, realizing that's not the initiation that they want. The Battle of Illusions commence. Disruption onto the Ultimate Illusions. Now, jump forward, Chronosphere is out. Fear hits the mail, a little bit delayed in getting there, but the Ultimate Ultimate is also going to be over the top. Managed to double save though, as Chuan gets off both ultimates down, but still the Side Device is controlling up Moo. Jump inside, infest up. Hal's going to pop back out. He's low HP, but he immediately jumps on his eye. Side with the Eul Scepter self-save, and SumaiL executes Moo. They take out How as well.
They've got to all in to save his life stealer. He can't afford to die.
To be able to save How. How is already going to be stomped up. Down to half HP. Scotty Kaiden can't get his claws on anybody. Can't invest his
This is their last
on. How will fall. SumaiL takes him out and Moo. He thought he could save the life stealer, but not a chance. KP comes back in. A last minute response with the uppercut, but it's not enough. He will fall as well as EG still look healthy as all hell, and that is it. Newbee College and Evil Geniuses. They move on 2-0 Newbee in the upper bracket.
A tug of war that eventually EG comes out on top of. What a fight that Newbee put up in EG. They eventually persevere on the back of so many different clutch plays, and they managed to make it work for them as none of them had to commit that buyback near the end.
TI4 faces TI5.